Hello, hello. Hi, replay viewers. Thank you for tuning in. And as people are coming in, I will quickly introduce myself. Hi, everyone. So I am Marisha. I am a school-based speech-language pathologist who works with, hi, Karen. I work with preschool through 6th grade students. And I also blog over at roadtospeech.com. And I've been scoping all about organization lately. And today I am giving you some IEP survival tips. And I am on vacation in Arizona, so I don't have my usual setup, and I'm not the only one here. Hi, Carrie. If things are a little bit funky, that's why. But I will be back to normal next week. I'll flip this around. But how are you guys doing this week? Because it seems like most people already had their spring break. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Is it Jessie? Are you from Arizona? It's like hot here. I am not used to it. Jessie or Jessica? Oh, awesome. Yeah, so it's an adjustment because I'm used to like the rainy weather. Jessica, okay. So yeah, but it's been nice. It snowed. Oh my goodness, Karen. Ooh, Louise, that's a long time until spring break. Do you guys are you like year-round or something? Okay, but we'll get started, but I am excited you guys are all here. So I'm going to give you 5 tips for IEP survival, and I've given you kind of bits and pieces throughout, like text or the text expanders are huge. They're saving me tons of time. And you can check out even more ideas on my blog, but I'll give you 5 now, just kind of a hello. So the first one is make a plan. So I have like 30 IEPs coming up, so I have lots of work waiting for me next week. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's lots of noise going on. So I make a plan. The first thing that I do is I make a plan because there's no way that I can think about 30 IEPs at the same time. Like I can't, my brain can't handle that. If your brains can, that's amazing, and you need to teach me how. But I make a plan. It is a lot, but it'll get done because I've done it before. Last year was probably even crazier. So we've got this, Emily. So I make a plan and I kind of put my students in order of due date. And then in my calendar, I put when I need to start contacting parents so I don't forget, because that is really awkward when you forget to contact a parent and you're trying to schedule a meeting last minute. So it really helps me to make that plan, and that makes everything else go so much smoother. And then the second thing that I do is that I schedule blocks of time to get my work done. So I give myself a number of IEPs every week, just however many I need to get done by the end of the school year, and sometimes I'll push them up if that works better, so I don't have like 10 things due in the same week, because that is no fun either. So I'm a morning person, and it seems like a lot of us aren't, but I like coming in early in the morning because, well, first, the copy machine isn't being used, so if I need to make copies, I can get that done and not waste time waiting in line. But yeah, so it helps you get stuff done. But then I close my door, and I don't care. Like, I'm dead to the world pretty much when I'm trying to get all those IEPs done. I turn off my email, and I just focus on getting that done so that I don't, because it takes you so much longer if you're having to multitask, and if you have, I don't know. So, and there's research saying that you can be so much more productive if you're just working on one task at a time. So I schedule those times to get that done, and if that means that I have to come in a little bit later, it's worth it to me because I can get it done. Yeah, music is awesome. And there's also, I tried this for a little bit, but I didn't end up paying for it. But so what system does my state use? I don't think we have a system My district uses IEP online, but it varies district by district. Going back to the music part, Lauren, Brain FM is supposed to, like, they have different types of music, and there's supposed to be one that helps you focus, and I did a trial of it, and I feel like it kind of helped, but it could be a placebo effect, I don't know. But I was really productive when I was using that. So that's number 2, is scheduling blocks of time and single tasking it if you can. But fun music is a little happier, I think. And so the third thing is making lists. So I've been using these this year, and I'm kind of addicted. And I hope they're not too glary, but I have a checklist for all the steps that I need for my evaluations, and then I have one for IEPs too. And then I have like a ton of these. They're not like the most gorgeous marker, but the Sharpie ultra fine points. And when I write on these, they're permanent markers, but if you use a little wet, they come off, or if you use an eraser, they come off too, which is kind of funny. So I use these, and then I attach it, and I use like cute washi tape sometimes if I need a little pick-me-up, or I just use a clip and attach it to the packet of paperwork for each student I'm working on. And it helps me make sure that I'm on track and getting all the pieces that I need, because there's nothing worse than... So I'm only working on like 6 at a time, so I just have I have a couple of them, just enough for however many IEPs I'm working on at a time. I don't have like 100 of these made. But it really helps me keep track of things, because I hate it when I get an email from our like paperwork coordinator person at school. I can't remember her title. So I have them posted in my TPT store, and if you join my mailing list, I'll be mailing out the IEP one for free. So if you want to like try it first. You could do it on cardstock. I like the laminating, because then I can reuse them and not have to redo them, and I had like cute paper and stuff, but you could do cardstock and just recycle it when you're done too. Whatever works best. I just liked the officialness of the laminating. But whatever you like, it could just be a list on your computer too. You don't need to have anything fancy. But it really helps me to have a list so that I can, I do like that I can reuse them. So it's personal preference, because there's nothing wrong with just printing out pieces of paper. They could just be printed on regular printer paper, and it would work just fine too. But that is my third thing. I like to use lists, because when I'm working on a lot of stuff at once, I don't remember it all, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I don't like it when I get those emails, because that adds a little bit more stress to the plate, and we don't need that. So number 4, I would highly recommend a system to organize your papers. I used to just like stack up all the IEPs all of the working documents on my desk, and I would just waste so much time looking through everything. So I'm going to show you, because I didn't get to, it would have been kind of funny if I brought it with me to Arizona, but I didn't get to bring my system with me, but I will turn it around and show you. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So here's a picture. And this is an old one. I forgot to snap one, but it's like a hanging file organizer, and you can like grab these little colored ones and take them out when you're working on them. And this also like folds up, so it's nice for traveling SLPs. And I have a video of a more recent version, but I made little clips that I also laminated. So I put the clip on the tab and I write the student's name, and then I can easily like move them up and down depending on priority, because I'm kind of crazy like that. And when I'm done using the clip, I just erase it and then put a different student on. But this has 6 pockets, so I try not to work on more than 6 things at a time, because I can't. I find that I can't do much more than that, and I think it's nice that the system kind of goes with that. But if you like that, I have a link to it in my blog post too. And then, okay, so last one. Okay, so it's kind of crazy right now. Like, are you guys feeling overwhelmed, or are you feeling like you're managing this IEP season? Hi, Louisa. So yeah, it can be really overwhelming, but guess what? So the fifth thing is that we're gonna have summer break coming up really, really, really soon. So we might be overwhelmed now, but in a couple months, we're gonna get to just like, I don't know, pick something that you're excited about over summer. Like, I hope you guys get a summer break. But we're going to get to just like hang out and chill for a little bit and have our summer break. And it's going to be so amazing. Like, I love that we have that kind of keeps me going sometimes, because sometimes it's like, I could work in private practice and not have to deal with some of these pieces, but we get those beautiful, beautiful breaks, and they're coming. They're going to be here soon, and if you just break it down week by week, it's going to go by so fast. And I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoy working with my students, and I feel like if I can just get this paperwork piece managed, because that's really the hard part. If I can get this managed and I can have fun with my kids and just take it, all the craziness week by week, it's going to be here, it's going to be over before we know it, and then we're going to have an awesome fun break. And that's awesome. So those are my 5 tips. So the first one was make that plan, break down your IEPs, and kind of figure out how much you're going to do. And then each week schedule blocks of time to get all of those pieces done. Use lists to help you keep track of stuff, because there's a lot of stuff. And then 4 is find a way to organize your working documents so you're not having to waste time going through piles of paper. And I don't know, that kind of stresses me out if I have like piles of stuff on my desk. And then 5, it's gonna be over soon and we're gonna have an amazing break, and we've got this. So those are my tips for you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm gonna move this around. Okay, let's see, this is kind of wonky. Okay, so here's my contact information again. I don't know if you guys want that, but if you go to roadtospeech.com, you can find all of this on there too. And then here's the link to the blog post. And I'll hold it for a second here and wait and see if anyone has any questions. But if you go to roadtospeech.com, it'll be the first thing that comes up too. And then, yeah, so check it out. I'm glad that you guys got to join me today. Feel free to email me at theroadtospeech@gmail.com if you have any questions or ideas, or if you just want to chat. I'd love to do that. And I will see you later this week. I'm scoping from my, thanks, Carrie. I'll be scoping from my own account, Road to Speech, here on Periscope with some other fun tips and tricks. So I will see you soon.